Hello, everybody. Hello. Oh my god. Hi. I finished my class a little while ago, but I had to take a little break. Hello, Samar. How are you doing? I hope you had a great day. And now I'm here. I wanted to stream a little. I know I haven't been able to stream as much lately, mainly just because my classes are starting, and most of the time I do have to go to bed early because I have like classes like 8 in the morning, so I have to get up at 6 and leave the house at 7. Oh, wait, no, I have to leave earlier. Aha. Anyway, great date indeed it was. That's good to hear. My day was a whole catastrophe. Like my entire commute, like my train was delayed by 20 minutes. It was terrible. Hello, Max. How are you doing? It was really, really terrible. And then I literally had to sprint into my class and I was like 1 minute late. I was like, I couldn't have done more. It was literally because my train was late like 20 minutes. Ugh. It's so annoying. And then also I had it was delayed by 20 minutes as well when I came home. I hate trains in Germany. Trains in Germany are a nightmare. They are a total nightmare. But besides that, class was pretty boring. It was statistics. But the class I have right now was really interesting. It was a lot of fun. It was very interactive. Yeah, no, it was crazy. I had a lot of fun. Still, I'm very tired. Yesterday, I came home so late yesterday. I literally, so as you guys maybe know, I'm part of a choir, right? And our choir got like award. So there was an award ceremony yesterday where we were supposed to show up and then sing 2 pieces as well as accept our award, right? And so that happened and it was pretty late. Like when I went home, it was like 10:30. I had to I get clowned for that? Wow, you clown me for that? Really, Max? I was talking about how I slept like not a lot, how I'm super tired today, like for the entire day. I've been so fucking tired. Holy shit. Ugh. I really am gonna fall in bed today, and I have to wake up early tomorrow as well. And then on Friday as well. I hate that. Client time will give you some energy, so I don't think it will give me energy. But yeah, I'll fall into bed. And then I'll just have to survive tomorrow. I have my first class. Yeah. If I'll even have a clue, where do I have to? Well, I'll figure it out tomorrow. Oh, you guys want to know? How about this one? Dumb ways to die. Lol. No. I'll fall into bed and wow. Holy shit! Why am I so fucking tired? Oh, excuse me. I'm very tired. I didn't even have like a matcha latte today. I didn't have time to make myself a matcha latte. It took me so long to wake up today. Like it literally took me 40 minutes to wake up. Or maybe make 50 out of it. It took me almost an hour to wake up for mango and get some sleep. No! I am here because I want to stream. I miss streaming. I miss being live. You know, the worst part is, like, ooh, hi, Ollie. I have a serious question for you. Have you tried mint chocolate chip ice cream and do you like it? I haven't tried mint chocolate chip ice cream, but there is a mint chocolate like bonbon that I really like. So it's like a mint bonbon, and in the middle it has like liquid chocolate. So I like that. It's close enough, I guess. I really liked that when I was a child. I haven't had it in recent years, because we always bought it in Austria, and I haven't been to Austria for that, and like in a while. Ever since COVID happened, I haven't been able to go to Austria that much. Mainly just because during COVID, only Austrian citizens were allowed to go, so only my dad was able to go. And after COVID happened, I was like old enough that I didn't go with my parents on like vacation again anymore, you know? So I just stayed home instead of going with them, because it is really fucking boring. My parents just go hiking, and I hate hiking, okay? I'm sorry to anybody who loves hiking, but why do you do that to yourself? Literally, as someone who's grown up hiking in every single vacation I've ever been on, no. How do you like that? Like, I've been hiking and like mountain biking and all of that shit. I hate it. I fucking hated it. Like, I think we only ever did one beach vacation in my entire like time that I can remember. And even there, we went to Corsica, which is an island that has beach and mountains. So even there, we went hiking. The 3 Europeans I've asked this question has all been disgusted of the idea of mint chocolate. I was thinking there might be a situation in Europe. I don't know. I think it maybe depends on where you're asking, like where in Europe you're asking. So if you're like more in the Eastern Europe, I think it's not as popular. But if you go more on, more in the, wait, 1 second. Nicht ohne Seife, but in Western Europe, if you go more Eastern Europe, I think it's more common as well in Eastern Europe, especially like, I've never seen these bonbons like in Germany, but I've only ever seen them in Austria. Yeah, I don't know. Don't ask me. I haven't been, wait, I can't even say that I haven't been like in Eastern Europe. I have been in Eastern Europe. I was just it was another German and Austrian and Belgian. Lol. I don't know. I really just liked it. I liked it because it was first the bonbon, and they had the liquid chocolate. It was really cool because once you got to liquid, I don't know, I really liked it. I also didn't mind it was like mint and chocolate. I didn't like that as well. I don't think it's a bad combo per se. I think there's worse. I think there's way worse combos. Like literally, I think that. Let me think about what is a worse combo than like mint and chocolate. I mean, I think there's like also the after 8 chocolate, which is like dark chocolate and mint as well, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, which is also not well received. But I think one of the chocolates, mint and chocolate, is decent. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the worst. For me, there's like do you guys know like the moncherie? Like there's the chocolate with like cherry liquor inside. That is disgusting. Okay, that is literally disgusting. You have like bitter chocolate, and you have like alcohol in it. You know of after 8? Yeah. I do. They do sell it here in Germany, so I know. I think am I not wrong? Is after 8 like from England? I think so. After 8 chocolate. Yeah, it is. I also do know because I've been to England before, but I thought it was a British thing. It is, but they like sell it here. It's like import stuff. It's how sometimes when I go to like a big Kaufland, which is like a big supermarket, they sometimes have like Pop Tarts and some like nerds and stuff. I'm like I love nerds. If there's one like sweet I love, it's nerds. It's so fucking good, but you have to be like at these like very specific or very big stores, or like go to a specific import shop to get them. Interesting that has made its way over there. I mean, it's not that unheard of. I've tried so many times to like mint chocolate combo, but right now, at least I don't hate it. I mean, you don't have to like it. So the thing is, you are allowed to have taste buds. You are allowed to eat what you like. To be fair, I very much prefer for you to eat what you like. Please do eat what you like. Because in the end, it's always important to eat something that you really like and that you enjoy eating, because that's way more important than everything else. But I think it's not bad. I'm trying to think about a worse like combo. Like the Mon Chéri is definitely up there for me, mainly just because I don't really like alcohol as well, or like dark chocolate as well. I'm thinking, are there any like very bad like sweet combinations where I'm like, what the fuck is that? I really don't know. I really don't know if there's anything specifically I'm like, yes, I hate that. I believe that liking or hating something is mainly about being exposed to it a lot. So I don't think it is that. As someone who is a very picky eater, it's not really about like being exposed to something. It's just very much that some people just really don't like certain flavors, and some people just really don't like certain textures, right? For example, what is something that there's something my mom used to make a lot when we were younger, which are called, I'm just loosely translating, French potatoes. Me and my brother, we hate them. We hate them so much. But my mom made it pretty often, and every time I ate it, I just hated it more. So yeah. The hater's been comparing mint chocolate to eating toothpaste and chocolate together. I think that would be a pretty bad combo. I mean, I feel like mint has been like made as this flavor who's like very involved with toothpaste. So you really have to like remember that mint is not just toothpaste. I really like putting mint in water in summer especially. What? I saw a hamburger with a dulce de leche. It's like Nutella. Like a meat hamburger with Nutella, you mean? Oh, that is interesting. Like, I've heard of like a Nutella pizza, but that's like entirely sweet. But I used to hate coffee until I got addicted to caffeine and suddenly started loving the taste. I mean, yeah, stuff like that can happen. But for example, me, I'm a big hater of bananas. I hate bananas. There maybe was a time where I used to eat bananas. I don't remember. Ever since I've become sentient, I can remember. I hated bananas. Same goes for spinach. I hated spinach. Spinach, like the way we ate spinach is like spinach and then like with onions and like some cream. I hate it. It's disgusting. That's one of the things I really hate to eat, and that my mom really stopped making because I wouldn't eat it. I hated it so much. I see what you mean, but hating something is also about exposed to in a bad light. I mean, I wasn't. So as I remember, because as a baby I used to love spinach, and then I randomly started hating the taste of it. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what it does. it changes. Like flavors actually can change. Some of the things you will like never like. For example, for me, I hate cheese, except for like Parmesan. I hate every other cheese. I've tried liking it. I've also tried liking fish, but I just can't like fish as a food. Like it's not like I've tried, like I haven't tried it. I have, and it just tastes weird. It just tastes like, I don't know. It just doesn't taste good for me. So yeah, even though I tried it, I just can't. I really can't. So yeah. I don't know. What are other things? I don't think I've ever, like, most of the stuff I am pretty picky, and most of the stuff I've never really liked before. And I still don't really like. Yeah. It's kind of weird. It's weird like that. It is really, really weird like that. You tried the same food multiple times, or what? Trying the same food in different styles. Tried the same food, made the same way multiple times, and it always tasted bad. For example, like I've tried a lot of different cheese and I hated all of it except for Parmesan. And I also am not the biggest fan of like melted cheese, because cheese strings are for me a sensory nightmare. Like cheese strings for me, if I have them in my mouth, it's the equivalent of having a hair in my mouth. And it's like, it's terrible. You don't like cheddar? No, it's no. Like if it's on pizza, yeah, because I don't really taste it on pizza. But then again, only a little bit. Like I don't like cheesy pizza. That's the worst case scenario for me. Anything that's too cheesy, It doesn't count as trying the same food. The same food if you hate it. Oh, when's that? What? I mean, so I don't know what you mean. Like we used to make the same spinach, like even from the same brand over and over, and I kept on hating it every time we had it for lunch. So I don't know if that's what you mean. But also in different variations. But if you try it in a different way, you might start liking it. No. So if we take fish, for example, or seafood, I've tried it in many different ways. In a lot of ways. Have you tried matured cheddar? I hate it mild cheddar, so it's nice, somewhat similar to Parmesan. I don't really like most cheese. Like I really only like Parmesan, and everything else, unless it's like melted, but even melted, I don't like it. Like, or for example, fish, I tried it like cooked in different ways, like fried, fish sticks. I like ate like mussels and stuff. Parmesan is top tier, so that's fair. That's the only. I don't know why I only like Parmesan. It just developed. And it's the only cheese I will ever eat on their own. You don't like cheese? I don't like cheese. How often do I have to say this? I'm a certified cheese hater, okay? I know for some people that might be the craziest thing to think, but there's actually people who hate cheese, yes. Anyway, to each their own, but you miss a lot of things this way. The thing is, I don't care, I don't care that I miss them. It's just, the thing is, you have to picture this. Whenever I would try new things, it would predominantly be unfollowed. I'm sorry, Max. I'm sorry, but I stand by what I said, okay? Let me have opinions. But a lot of the time I would try it in a restaurant, right? And I do try new stuff. I recently have grown to like lentils, actually, after I had some really good lentils with like tomato at an Indian restaurant. But no, he meant reported. Damn. But like most of the time, I'm very scared to try in a restaurant because first, I'm in a restaurant, so I want to eat. Then second, it's very expensive for me to eat at a restaurant. Third, if I don't like it, and then I have to like, and then the waiter comes back and I haven't touched anything because I don't like it at all. That it just feels I feel bad. It's like it's the same way as like saying your food tasted not well, you know? If you send back untouched or like barely touched food back to the kitchen. I feel like every time that happened at the restaurant I worked at, I tried my best to hide it from my chef, because he did all the cooking and he poured his soul into it, and his cooking is top tier. Like literally, that man fed me through my entire year in Japan, and it was the best food I had. Like literally in all of Japan, that was the best food I had. And every time something came back like barely touched, where it's like, oh, the people really didn't like it, right? Then I was like, I was really hiding it. I was like disposing of it and then putting like something on top of it so he wouldn't see it, because I really didn't want him to see that. So yeah. Anyway, also, you guys, let me have my opinion about cheese, okay? My opinion about cheese is okay, is allowed, is fine. Yeah. To be fair, that happens a lot. You just move on. You will like some foods and you will hate some foods. What are you going to do about it? Nah, he's a grown man. He can handle that. But still. I don't want him to like bear everything. You know, if I can make sure that someone has a little less on their mind, then I'll gladly do that for them. You know, I'm not as like I try to be less selfish about stuff and you know, never assume the other's feelings. Well, but in that way, it wouldn't harm him if I assumed that maybe it would be a little sad for him if he poured hours of work into something and then people just disregard it. If I shield him from it, like a little bit at least, you know? Who cares to give it to me straight? Well, some people are like that and some aren't. He might get better that way. Dude, he is top tier. If I'm saying he was top tier, his cooking was really on the highest level of cooking. Like, I haven't eaten that good food in a while. It was mainly because he specialized in Western food in Japan. So there's a lot of people who will not be open to Western cuisine in Japan who will send back food. So for you, but for others, he might not be. Well, still, I always felt bad because in a way cooking is art, and if people just like blatantly like just tell you your art is shit to your face, then that kind of does a lot with your self-esteem. And sometimes I just like being a nice person, you know? Sometimes I just like shielding people from bad things so they don't overthink stuff, so they don't end up like doubting themselves, giving up the stuff they love, because some people really are just mean. Now that we're on the topic of my chef's cooking, I want to have the goulash again. His goulash was so good. Every time I had goulash, it was like, yes. Anyway, we used to have these things, like trying to shield people usually just backfire. That might be just me. I don't know. In that way, I don't think think me trying to shield people in a way has ever backfired. Like, if there's really something like going on, right? Then I'm very straightforward. But in these situations, I know the food is good, and I know the other person may have just thought this has not been to their taste because it's completely different from what they normally eat, right? So, yeah. I try to shield them from a little bit of harsh reality. But yeah, let's move on. Sure, I don't have any other topics though. I don't really have much to talk about, but I still miss his goulash. And Eintopf, that was banger. That was really, really good. Like, really good. Anyway. Like, that's one of the first things like I want to do when I come back to Japan. I want to walk in there and I want to like order all of the stuff I really love to eat. I'm like, hi, I'd like to have all of this again. And on top of that, I'm bringing you a bunch of souvenirs from Germany. Like, I'll have to message him and be like, hey, I'm coming. Like, you don't know. Like, I've been in my head. It's been like, how long has it been? It has been over a year since I've come back from Japan, right? So I am really, really wanting to go back. And then at the same time, there's a lot of things happening in the near future that make me just not want to visit Japan anymore. Just simply because it makes everything just kind of even more expensive than it already is. Luckily for me, like, the thing is, for me, I don't want to do all the tourist attractions anymore because, like, I've seen them all, right? I know my little spaces, I want to go to there. But, like, all of my friends, like, if we go, it's gonna be, like, my friends are gonna go as well. And they obviously want to see all the tourist attractions, right? So we're gonna have to pay the tourist fees. And it's gonna be so fucking more than usually. When I eat some food in a hotel in JP once, and it's the best food I've ever eaten, like, ever. Damn. By the way, it was Italian food. That's crazy. I went to an Italian restaurant. I went to 2 Italian restaurants in Japan, and they were shit. They were so bad. I had, like, the worst carbonara in my entire life. I got them. They were cold. They were like made with. They were not even real carbonara. They were made with like milk and shit. And I had pizza at this one place, and it really wasn't good. It was like worse than like a frozen pizza. But yeah, that was just my experience with Italian food in Japan. Then again, I went to chain restaurants and never to like family-owned stuff. We went to this really good little restaurant in in Kobe, where that was specialized in French food, and it was like this elderly couple, and they've been to France, and they specialize in French food in Japan, which is like predominantly, if you go to like these small family-owned business or like Western foods, you'll actually never really meet like actual like other people there, except for maybe Indian restaurants. You'll probably meet like they're owned by Indians. But it's always been like Japanese people who lived in those countries, and that food was banger. Did you went to any fast food restaurants in Japan? So, fast food in a way, I went to KFC once, because I really craved KFC, but I didn't really like it as much as I liked it in Germany, and it was really expensive. But other fast food, like typical Western fast food, I didn't go because I was in boycott. But and the crazy thing, I wasn't expecting that. It was a conference and I wasn't planning on eating anyway, but my colleague insisted and I thanked him every time I see him. La. That is funny. But any other, like, I mean, there are some like Japanese like fast food. They're not your typical fast food. So for example, me, I went a lot to Fujisoba, which is like a fast food like soba place. It's where I got most of my meals when I wanted like a very quick, very delicious soba. But I usually got a lot of the food from the restaurant I worked at. And then when I was at home, I usually just made some noodles with like tomato sauce because that was dirt cheap and was fast. And then if I had a little money to splurge, I got myself some of these fresh like 7-Eleven like ramen or soba. And that's usually what I ate. It was really good and a lot of edamame. But like your typical like what was it called, the burger restaurant, I forgot, Moss Burger. I didn't go to Moss Burger. I don't know if you would consider like, why am I yeehawed? Anyway, I'm thinking, what was another thing? Yeah, I saw that McDonald's menu is quite different. I mean, yeah, but then again, I was boycotting McDonald's, so I was like, nah, I can go to McDonald's in Germany. I'm in Japan. I just felt that with Matt. Damn. But yeah, I went to a lot of like more konbini stores for like quick snacks. And then when I wanted to, like, if I went out to eat, I didn't go out to eat as much, mostly because we're all broke. We sometimes cooked at like some of our places, with some ramen and stuff. And then when I was traveling, I don't think I even ate something when I was in Osaka. I got like the cheesecake, but I didn't finish it because it was like the entire fucking like the famous Osaka cheesecake. I didn't finish that. I don't think I had anything specific. It was way too hot to eat something. And then I did try a bunch of like traditional Okinawan dishes. Man, I've never eaten out unless it's on company dime. I usually don't eat out as well, but sometimes when I'm like on travels, while I was in Okinawa, for example, I went out once, and then most of the time, due to my social anxiety, going out to eat alone is very hard for me. Like I get super shy and I just tend to not eat anything at all. And then most of the time I'm so stressed out, I'm not even hungry. So, yeah. Yeah, that's just all of that. But I had some Okinawan dishes. Those were really good. And then I met some random German people in that, like, random restaurant in Okinawa, and I couldn't finish, like, my ribs. And I was like, I talked to them in German. I was like, hi, sorry. Like, I can't finish these. Do you guys want them? And they were like, yeah, of course. And I was like, thank you so much. I ordered way too much. Because I wanted to try multiple things. And then most of the time I just got my shit from, like, a konbini and ate in my room. That was the one thing how I survived in Japan, because going into a konbini and getting my food there was like a lot less overstimulating than going into a restaurant alone and then having to order. That's why usually when I went to like Fujisoba and stuff, you order at like, or like the ramen place we usually went to, like these small ramen shops. So you would like buy the ticket outside and you go in, you give them the ticket and you sit down, and then either they bring it to you if it's small enough, or like a display like shows your number and you go and get it. And it's like very minimal social interaction, which saved me. Also, one thing, people, if you ever go to Japan, and I swear, do not fucking go to Ichiran. Ichiran is probably the worst ramen you could get. No Japanese person ever goes to Ichiran. You have insane queue times for terrible ramen when there's like these little ramen shops everywhere where you can eat it cheaper and better and without the 40-50 an hour wait time. Do never go to Ichiran. And I swear to God, every time I walk past an Ichiran, I only ever saw tourists outside, and it felt like it was always Americans I saw there. That is my one tip. Do not go to Ichiran. Ichiran? No. Also, if you want to try Ichiran, sometimes at Don Quixote's, like these, like, if you ever you will come across a Don Quixote. But if you come across one of those, they sometimes have like the Ichiran pre-made ramen. So if you ever want to try an Ichiran, that's the same shit they use in the restaurant, and the pre-made stuff. So you can just buy that, spare you the wait times, and you can make it on your own. Yeah. Yeah. That's about it. I want to go back to Japan. Oh, I should bring you guys. Like, I should make vlogs when I go to Japan and be like, look at this. This is where I used to live. This is where I used to live. Or like showing you, this is where I used. No, am I even allowed to say this is where I used to work? I think so. But I also don't know if there was a picture of me on the website, like on the Instagram somewhere. I think there maybe could be, but I don't think there is. You do vlogs and we do a reaction party here. I want to do that so badly. Like, I can record some real cool shit. Like, oh my god. There's so much stuff. I wanna go to places again. I wanna go to Ikebukuro. I wanna go to like the big anime store. I wanna go to the K-books. They're like secondhand places for merchandise. Oh, thank you for the info and non-stop before you dox. Non-stop before you dox yourself. But no. I don't know what else is there. Like my favorite cafes. I can show you my favorite cafes. Like in Kichijoji and Shimokitazawa, and you can walk through Shibuya, and then Shibuya 109. I miss Shibuya 109. And then also in Shinjuku, the I forgot what it's called, in La Forêt in Harajuku. Oh, those are great. Those are all great. There's so much for shopping. So much for shopping. We will get JP vlog before the cooking stream. No. Cooking stream is set for December, okay? It's not cooking, but it's baking. But it's a cooking stream, okay? We're doing some baking in December. Did you visit any cat cafes? No, I did not. I did not visit any animal cafes in Japan. Simply just because Japan has very different rules for pets or any kind of animal handling, meaning that most of the animals get abused in these animal cafes. And if you go there, you like support it. So cooking, baking, potato. Yeah, exactly. Potato, that's the same. Exactly. But yeah, I didn't go to any. Yeah. Oh, I miss Japan. Oh, and also Akihabara, of course. I did go to maid cafes though. I did go to a maid cafe. I should go to another maid cafe and be like, hi. cafes are so cute. Holy shit, I love them so much. I do want to go to one that's a little bit more specified. I did want to go to the Butler Cafe as well, but my friend and I, we just never came to a time where we could go together, and it was like kind of always full. But yeah, that'd be nice to do. Yeah. Maybe I'll meet Connor again. That'd be funny. That'd be funny. Like, literally, that one time I ran into Connor was, like, the funniest shit ever. And then I'm still, like, I understand why I didn't go up. But I'm still sad because I could have met Mousy. But still. Anyway. I was not really expecting to have so much to talk about. I just feel like every time I talk about Japan, it just gets so much. I mean, I've been there a year. It was a lot, and there's been so many cool things I was able to do in Japan. Oh, why do I have the sunglasses? Why am I cool? Why am I doing cool stuff? Also, I was wondering if we want to play something, but I really don't know what to play. Mac! Holy shit! Mac, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, how are you? Let me shout you out. How are you doing? How was your stream? Oh. Wait. It was good. It was good. That's great. What you play? What you play? Also, why am I being Cloud? Why are you clowning me, Mac? How is yours? Mine doing good. Mine doing good. We're just doing some yapping. What you play? I hope you had a lot of fun. Thank you again for the raid. Also, do check out Mac. We do a lot of games together. We usually play together on Mondays. We just played some Don't Starve. Hi. Hi. Ooh. Also, what have you decided on a new name yet for Twitch? I heard you not try a mint chocolate chip ice, a chip. I don't know, mint chocolate chip before. No, I've not. But I had mint chocolate, like, bonbons, sweets before. I didn't have some. And I loved them when I was a child. I see. We need to get you some. I will try it next week. Ooh, nice. I will, maybe I'll get some and I'll do a live review for you guys. I'll be like, okay, everybody, I'm trying this for the first time. Will I love it or hate it? And I have it if I hate it, I have like an entire crate of mint chocolate chip ice cream, and I'm like, yeah, what do I do with this? and I'll have to see what to do about it. But yeah. Other than that, I haven't really been doing much. We've been doing some yapping. I had classes today. I'm very tired. I have very early classes tomorrow as well, which I hate. Like, why does my class have to start at 8 o'clock? Fucking hell. This is like the worst case scenario. Because I have to get up so early. 8 is way too early. Anyway, I was thinking about what game that is early. I know, right? Like, let me sleep, especially since I have like a 1 hour-ish commute. So I want to be there a little before 8. It's not early enough. I should be getting up at 6 a.m. What do you mean I am getting up at 6 a.m.? I need to get up before 6 because I have to leave the house at like... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Which train should I get? Okay, oh, this is a pain. Wait, let me look at this. What is a train that would be early enough for me to still be able to catch the class? Maybe I'll even have to get up before 6. Wait, let me see. So, no, that's my light. I want this. So why is my phone almost dead? 4 a.m. That's a little bit too early. That is a little bit too overkill. Let's see, we need this, and then I need here, like this, maybe. Okay. So, it'd be good if I get this one. If it has delays, I'm fucked again, but... So, I need to get out at 5:30. Damn. Yeah. 5:30-ish. That is night. That is indeed night. That 4 a.m. is way too early, but 5:30, I have to... Ugh, fucking hell. Fuck me. I hate classes that start that early. Okay. Yeah, that is the worst. Getting up so early is the worst. Is absolutely the worst. Like, literally, who is that early? I guess mostly just because, like, because I want to be there a little bit before 8. And then I have to get, like, I can't just, like, hop in any train. Like, trains only come every, like, 40 minutes. So I have to get the right one, so I still have a little bit time left over. Because it's not, like, I have to get to main train station, and then I have to try take the subway, and then I have to walk a little bit, and then there still needs to be a little time before class starts. Yeah. Worst thing in the world. In the fucking world. I actually can't sleep the stream that late on. Well. So, my question is... What shall we play, everybody? I mean, it is still Spooktober, but I don't really have a spooky game we could play. I mean, we could continue with the Resident Evil 4 hardcore, or, like, professional run, but... professional run is always so... hard. No shit, Sherlock. I don't think I have anything, like... anything else that'd be spooky installed. I mean, there's still, like... I don't want to play anything too long. Maybe we'll just sit here and yap a little bit more. That'd be better, I think. Let's just do some yapping. Because if I start now and then I'm like half an hour, I'm like, damn, I still need to get food. And we'll get nowhere with any game. Anyway. Yeah, no. What else is there to talk about? Why did I get a Discord notification? Who notified me? A random server of a random person. Who even is this? Whose server is this? I have no clue what server, whose server this is. Who are you? I don't know. Well, let's leave the server then. I have no clue who that was. I have so many old servers where I'm like, I barely know, like who's who, who's what, who's you know? Yeah. Anyway, I'm just ignore all my servers here for now. I have to go through them and just leave the servers where it's like not important for me anymore. Yeah. Aside from that, still haven't figured out how to install Silent Hill F. Oh, not Silent Hill F, I mean Silent Hill 3. Maybe I'll be able to set it up for weekend. I also I can't stream Saturday. I forgot. I'm going to a concert of a friends of mine. So I'll be out pretty late for that. And then afterwards, if you haven't heard it, Nijian's third wave, oh, I forgot, Ravenous? I think it was Ravenous, is, no, not Ravenous, am I stupid? Lamentus is debuting on October 25th. And it will be around like 1 a.m. for me. And I first was like, ah, damn, I can't join. But if I am staying up that late and I come back home late, maybe I'll catch 1 or 2 debut streams and I'll fall asleep dead because I also have work on Monday. Also, one thing I haven't really announced, I have announced it briefly on Discord, but starting November, I'll be joining a Discord server, a Minecraft server. Just a vanilla Minecraft server with a bunch of people I don't really know. Yeah. Some of the people will be streaming, some will not. Will just be a fun server. Most of these people are like in America time zone, so most of these people we won't be meeting on a daily basis, but there are a few who are like in more of a European friendly time zones. So maybe we'll find some new friends there. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That is another thing I have to announce. And then, is there anything else? Right. Let me announce this on stream. I will be telling you guys beforehand again. We'll be doing another You Laugh You Lose thing next month in November. Also, one of the games we're starting in November will be Persona 5. I want to finally finish Persona 5, so we're starting an entire brand new playthrough, and we'll be having that going in the back, as well as like our main go-to game. And then, because it will take forever, it will literally take forever, and then we'll have the Minecraft server, and yeah, that's about the stuff that's happening in November. December will be the baking stream for Christmas, and then I don't know, I have never like I don't know what to do for Christmas, like specifically. I don't really know. I want to do something like really cute, something. Yeah, but it's all like a bit. Yeah. But that's just about everything that is happening in the next few months. I've yet already decided on. There'll probably be a few other projects I'll be doing on the side, or like are gonna start up in the new year. There is quite a lot of stuff happening with my friends, which I'm very excited for. I'd really, really love to work on like a little bit more. I don't know, on a lot more things. It's not even December yet, and I'm talking about the next year. God damn it. Anyway, everybody, I will be taking a very, very short toilet break. So, sit tight for a second. I really have to go to the toilet. I hope you guys behaved while I was gone. I hope you did. If not, then, well, that's on you. Yeah, no. Is there anything else interesting coming? I don't think there is much interesting stuff coming. Besides the stuff I already teased or said. Yeah. To be fair, oh shit, I was still in the, oh my god, I was still in the BRB screen. Holy shit. Oh my god, I really should be getting some food, I think. I think food is something good to get, is it not? I haven't had food yet. I'm kind of tired. I need to go to bed early. 5:30 is my usual work get up time as well. It just kills me every time. So I'll be doing that, I think. I also have a very long day tomorrow. I have like, I'm not gonna be back until like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. So I think this will be it for me. It was a very, very short stream. Like, very short stream. But I wanted to be live a little bit more, like a little bit more frequent and everything. And what the hell's up with Dizzy? Anyway, I hope you all enjoy it nonetheless. I hope you all had some nice chats. I hope you guys could enjoy a little bit. And we are going to be rating Chip. Chip is currently playing Pokemon. So please all send lots and lots of love to Chip. I will be getting myself some food now. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Eat, sleep, and drink enough. And I hope to see you guys again in the next one. Thank you everybody for showing up. Love you all to bits. And I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Until then, bye-bye!